What's up, raiders, and welcome back to another quest completion guide for Arc Raiders. I do one of these for every single quest in the game with the objective of getting you to be able to do these fast, efficient, and of course solo. Now, the mission that we're looking at today is called Unexpected Initiative, and it's given to us by Tian Wen. And this mission has quite a few steps for us to complete, basically expecting us on the buried city map to go to 2 different locations and then find an item at each one of these 2 locations and basically extract with both items. This all needs to be done in one round, and so therefore if bad stuff happens halfway through the mission and you end up dying or something like that, unfortunately there's a little bit of a restart that needs to happen there. So what obviously can be very, very helpful is to come in with an augment that has 2 safe pockets, which will guarantee that you actually extract with these items after you've completed the other steps. But it's not necessary. You can also do 1 at a time and basically still win that way as well. However, as I've said, the point of this mission is that it's done on the buried city, and the first location that's mentioned that we need to go to is Piazza Roma. However, the actual building that you want to go to is actually below Piazza Roma. So Piazza Roma is this little sort of like building section here, but below it over here where I'm picking now is actually where you need to go. Now you need to go into this building. You can follow the route that I'm going, and you need to go all the way to the roof. What you're looking for on the roof is a water pump. So as soon as you interact with this area here where I am standing now, then you'll be able to pick a water pump up afterwards, and this water pump will then be the item, the first of the 2 items that you need to extract. The second location that you need to go to is the Grandiose Apartments, which is these 2 yellow sort of buildings that's next to each other here. Now, what you want to do is you want to be going to the roof of the northernmost apartment building. So these 2 buildings are joined by these sort of like walkways in between that you can move in between the 2 of them. But the point is the northern building's rooftop is the one that you want to be on. I believe that's the taller one of the 2 as well. So what you're looking for here is some fertilizer, and basically when you get to the top of the roof, you'll find the fertilizer if you just follow the route that I'm going. So once you have the fertilizer and the water pump in hand, then the idea of course is to get to the closest extraction as fast as possible and get this stuff out of the map. So what you can do is, in the case of just having 1 safe pocket, is take 1 in and then basically extract with that, and then the next time basically just make sure that you extract with the other one. And then that way you will be sure that you actually have both items. So meaning that even in cases where you only have 1 safe pocket, you can still follow all the steps twice, but just swap the 2 items and extract with either one. So then even if you do get killed, as long as you've completed the steps, and let's say for example you already banked the water pump but you bring out the fertilizer, then you'll be able to give both items to Tian Wen, and vice versa. So I think you get what I'm saying, but that's it. As soon as you've done all these things and you get back into Speranza and hand Tian Wen these 2 items, that's going to be the mission done and dusted, and then it's time for the next one. That also means that you're done with the video. Thank you very much for the support. If you enjoy or find this kind of content useful in any way, go ahead and throw me a sub. I really do appreciate it. And other than that, fucking cheers.